Today's horoscope, Taurus August 23, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. The Sun heads into your romance and leisure sector today, where it will visit until September 22nd. It's the start of a month-long expressive and creative cycle that encourages you to invest in more enjoyment. It's a show-and-tell house of your chart so that expressing your talents, abilities, and affections comes naturally in the weeks ahead. A stronger urge is with you to create, show others what you can do, experience and enjoy romance, and partake of many of life's pleasures. Mercury's retrograde until the 28th can slow you down in this respect since Mercury rules this sector of your solar chart. Nevertheless, it's a playful, magnetic period for you. While this move evens out your mood, a Venus-Mars aspect can stir up dissatisfaction today. Feelings can run hot and cold, and timing can be quite off on a social level temporarily. Boundaries might be pushed, and possessiveness or competitiveness can be themes. It's best not to mix emotions and practical matters right now. It may be a good strategy to aim to give others the benefit of the doubt and to avoid jumping into or out of something too quickly. Prepare for one of the most blessed periods for love, romance, and passion to arrive. This is because today the mighty Sun sizzles over the fields of Virgo, which is your solar house of fun, dating, and pleasure. In the month to come, you will have a whimsical time, and it's one of the most significant moments of the year for singles to put themselves out there and meet someone new. Line up dates with prospective suitors, dazzle yourself up, and open your heart, mind, and body to connecting with someone new. Create without fear of criticism. Allow your passion and talents to flow when the Sun enters Virgo. Your creative ventures will become your core focus during Virgo season. Something you genuinely enjoy doing could lead to a professional or financial opportunity. However, you will never know unless you try. Focus on building up your self-worth since Venus in Virgo will also square Mars in Gemini. Being confident in your skills will give you the drive you need to seek out fulfilling work opportunities. Let go of your insecurity to enjoy the work you wish to create. The astral configuration that is forming may bring up old, familiar feelings. There may have been many days like this in your life. You seem to know your intentions, but the impact of your words and actions can leave people feeling confused and sometimes afraid of you. The key is to recognize your own intensity and nurture it with things you do solo, skydiving or other risk-taking activities being prime examples. Get your daily dose of exercise. The vibrations of today will create a strange ambience. Both attracted to others and repelled by them, you will have difficulties finding reference points today. This is perhaps the best moment to understand what unites or separates you from certain people who are close to you. But know that the key to success often resides in the love that one has towards oneself. Love thyself, and the rest will follow. Whether it is the Sun's final full day in your home and family sector or Venus, the planet of love's last full day in a fun, playful, romantic, and creatively charged part of your chart, both will benefit from the Moon's return to a nostalgic and reflective area today. This occurrence happens every 4 weeks and encourages you to slow down and take time for introspection. As the Moon crosses the lunar nodes, it highlights how well you balance work with personal time. In her last full day on her own in your romantic sector before being joined by the Sun tomorrow Venus, the planet of love is asking that you save the reality checks until then. When the Sun turns the solar on matters of the heart, this will put even more focus on the spirit of romance, but with the sunlight also revealing truths. Until then, Venus is working to keep the magic and the mystery alive. Daily Planetary Overview. As the end of summer draws near, we're stepping into a new Seasona Euro Virgo season. The Sun enters Virgo today, and with it comes a time of transition. Virgo season is like that gentle nudge reminding us to tie up loose ends, organize our lives, and prepare for the fall. It's a period that encourages practicality, productivity, and reflection. If summer was all about adventure and spontaneity, Virgo season brings us back to earth, inviting us to refine our routines and set our intentions for the months ahead. But, as with any transition, there might be some bumps along the way. Today, Venus in Virgo squares off with Mars in Gemini, and this cosmic clash could make it a little tricky to find your footing. You might feel a bit scattered or unsure of where to focus your energy. It's okay, this is just a gentle reminder to pause, breathe, and figure out your priorities. Virgo energy is all about clarity and purpose, so take a moment to organize your thoughts and get a head start on what's truly important to you. Now, here's the good news: there's a lot to enjoy during this Virgo season. You might find yourself feeling more self-assured and content. When you're in sync with this grounded energy, nothing seems to pose much of a problem. You're likely to have fun with friends and loved ones, and you might even notice some sweet rewards in your love life. Whether it's deepening your connection with your partner or simply feeling more affection in your relationships, this season brings an increased desire to be creative in how you express your love. Have you ever felt that urge to do something special for someone just because? That's the Virgo influencia, thoughtful, intentional, and full of heart. Of course, with all the positivity, there's also a need for balance. Virgo's influence helps bring discipline, which is a good thing, especially if you find yourself tempted by life's distractions. It's easy to get swept up in indulgence, whether that's overspending, overindulging in treats, or letting old habits pull you off course. But remember, moderation is key. If you give in to every craving, you might regret it later, either because of the financial strain or the personal consequences. Think of Virgo as your wise guide, helping you stay on track while still allowing room for enjoyment. Have you ever had that moment of "I probably shouldn't, but I will anyway," and then regretted it afterward? This season is a gentle reminder to listen to that inner voice and make choices that align with your long-term goals. Now, as you navigate this somewhat testing period, remember to trust in your abilities. Events might push you to your limits, but that's where growth happens. Don't let the opinions of others shake your confidence. Instead, use any challenges or confrontations as opportunities to strengthen your beliefs. It's in those moments of testing that we often discover new opportunities for improvement. Have you ever faced a challenge that, in hindsight, turned out to be a stepping stone to something better? This Virgo season could bring similar moments of realization, where something difficult leads to a breakthrough. On the financial front, things are looking promising. With Virgo's organized influence, you might find that every transaction runs smoothly, and the usual struggles seem to ease up. This is a quiet yet productive phase, a time to explore new investments or ideas that could benefit you in the long run. Don't just sit back and rest on your laurels. This is a time to actively engage with new opportunities. Virgo season rewards those who put in the effort. Have you ever had that moment where you felt everything was flowing effortlessly, and you just knew you were on the right track? That's the kind of energy you can tap into right now. And finally, today brings excellent opportunities for experimentation. Virgo energy encourages you to listen to your heart while staying practical. It's a great time to try out new ways of doing business or approaching projects. This is your chance to let go of old methods that no longer work and adopt new strategies for the future. Embrace the spirit of innovation. You might just find that the changes you make now set you up for success in the coming months. So, as we transition into Virgo season, how are you feeling about this shift in energy? Are there any areas of your life where you're ready to get organized or make some important decisions? Share your thoughts and experiences. I'd love to hear how you're embracing this season of clarity, practicality, and purpose.